Greetings, everyone. It is April 28th, 2026 here on a Tuesday evening at 9:04 p.m. I've been thinking about something today, and that is vulnerability. Vulnerability in sharing my emotions has cost me many women over the years. And I seem to be this, I don't know if I would call myself a dying breed of a man or an against the grain man, because roughly I call it the 10% of club of women, the 10% club. There's roughly a small percentage of women that appreciate, respect, value, and are open to vulnerability and the sharing of emotions from a man. The other 90-ish percent are triggered by it. To share that you're sad or feeling vulnerable is to be met with either a complete pulling away or instant dismissiveness, disrespect, and being demeaned. And over the last 12 years, that's been my experience. And I have chosen to my own numerous failures to be someone who shares emotions, shares when I'm sad, shares when I'm feeling vulnerable or scared or whatever. And I've done it in the face of evidence to the contrary. So roughly 90% of the dating pool is going to be a miserable experience for me. And so I have a small pool of women to pull from if I'm ever going to form anything meaningful with who I am currently. And I am wrestling. I am deeply wrestling with this tonight. It's sort of like there's a video from Superman 3 where evil Superman and Clark Kent are battling it out, and it's like there's these two sides to Superman, his evil side and his good side, and they're kind of having a royal rumble with each other in this like construction yard pit area. And the good Superman prevails in an immense struggle. But I'm going through it right now. The part of me that values truth, authenticity, and vulnerability, which that vulnerability, I decided I would be that way years and years ago, knowing it would cost me women I'm dating. I'm having it out with that side of me tonight. It's a battle. It's a battle in my psyche, my emotional state, my mind. I get why there is red pill and black pill and Manosphere content all over the web. They teach dark manipulative magic, is what I'll call it, to treat women as objects and disrespect them and put them in their place regularly and give them intermittent reinforcement, and to just play a manipulative game with the emotions of women. And many women have experienced this. There's not many women to date in this world that haven't gone through something like that. And the red pill and manosphere content that's out there, there's some small part of good things to it. I discovered it first in 2014, 2015 when I first started dating, and I was wondering why I wasn't having success, and I started to learn about women and their nature, and that they can smell, 90% of them smell weakness in a man and will instantly be turned off and repulsed and disrespectful toward that man. And that's been my experience. And then the 10% of women I've gone out with that valued that part of me, appreciated it when I shared that I was sad, or that something they did didn't sit well with me, or it was always a bonding moment. It was an opportunity to grow closer together. So this wrestling match is happening tonight, and the reason it's happening is because vulnerability and sharing my emotions has given me a lot of pain over the years. It's given me a lot of pain. Girls have ditched me because of it. Because dealing with vulnerability and emotions requires work, and the juice isn't worth the squeeze. That's just the raw truth for the majority of women. It makes them feel unsafe. It's too annoying to deal with. It's not fun. This is the truth. The women won't say this, but it's the truth. And I get it. Like, if I'm dating someone and a woman is constantly sharing that she's sad or struggling, it's like, of course that's going to weigh on me a little bit. Like, I'm going to feel that, and it's going to be like, if that's constantly going on, then yeah, that's a problem. I agree that that shouldn't be constantly going on. Like, I don't want to be a person like that where that's constantly going on. So I'm just duking it out with myself. And I wonder which side of me will win. I think the side of me that values truth, love, and courage is going to win. That my dignity is going to win. That I will not get women and maintain my vulnerability and sharing of my emotions. Because I believe that men would be better off for being that way and not getting women in today's world. Period. That's just the truth. Men would be better off expressing themselves and their emotions and not committing self-harm, which a lot of men do because they're not willing to open up and share their emotions. So the earth loses tons of men to self-harm because they can't open up and share and talk about their struggles. They don't feel like they can. The men of this world would be better off being able to open up and share their emotions and be vulnerable and not get women. So be it. If I had a dream for the male race of the earth, or the male gender, I should say, is that the male gender would forego getting women in lieu of dignity and honoring their emotions and vulnerability. The world would be a better place, and the women of this world would have to adapt. And maybe there's something biological to it that is a part of nature that I can't do anything with. Maybe there's something to that. And I'm just a weird anomaly going against nature. That could very well be the truth. But whatever the truth of that may be, I can see that the part of me will continue on exactly as I am without changing it. I will continue to be the vulnerable Jeremy. Vulnerable is just not hiding. It's not gaslighting. It's not manipulating. Vulnerable is the truth. It's the reality. It's exposing yourself with the truth and not trying to curate yourself and to create a reality that's not aligned with the truth. And I get why people don't do this, because it opens you up to attack, it opens you up to disrespect, being dismissed, being discarded. That's just the truth. But this would be my hope for the men of this world, to forego women, if that's what it means to be vulnerable, share your emotions, and keep your dignity. That's what I'm feeling tonight. I'm going to be who I am. And I'm willing to not get women. If that's what this means, I'm okay with that. That's my video for y'all tonight. Vulnerability and sharing my emotions has lost me women. Lots of them. I can replay all the moments in the past 12 years where I shared something vulnerable or that I was sad or whatever it was. And I get it. Makes women feel unsafe, annoyed, too much to deal with. They just want to have fun and a host of other things. I get it. But I'm going to be who I am. That's my video for y'all tonight. And I hope y'all are doing well. Namaste. We'll see you next time.